Welcome to Talega. I'm Ryan Schramm. Happy to have you all here. I'm going to take you through San Clemente's master plan community called Talega today. And basically we are driving up to what is the hub, the village of Talega. And the purpose of this tour today is so many of my clients and people calling, they ask me, what's the place in the back of San Clemente? It starts with a T, Talega or Talega, or what is that, Ryan? Well, that's the purpose of today, is to take you guys through Talega and introduce you to the amenities that Talega has. And it's very amenity driven. I'm making a right-hand turn right now into the village. One of the things I always tell people is, when you get into Talega, you know you're in Talega. San Clemente is predominantly an older construction. Most of the homes are older in construction. You know, we have homes here as old as late 1920s, 1930s. But Talega was really started in early 2000s. So you get the feeling of, newer construction, very nice landscaping and monument signage as you come through the community. And you have this village here which has, shopping. You've got the Ralph's grocery store is the main grocery store in here. And then a myriad of different retailers throughout here. SoCal Surf Shop, V's Barber Shop, are some of the names of the retailers that are in this little hub. Pilates studio, nail salon, things like that. So this is very walkable to a lot of Talega. And it's important to note there are 44 different subdivisions of homes within Talega. So that's why we're doing this today, is because if you're out of the area and you're trying to get a finger on the pulse for what community is you're gonna buy in or live in, and you're curious about Talega, I want you to see the amenities here that this has to offer. And then near the end of this video, make sure you stay on for the whole tour, because I'm going to take you past the K through 8 school that Talega has, and I'm going to take you past their main community center as well. The other cool thing about Talega too is there's an 18-hole golf course. It's really nice. It is public. It feels like a private course, but it is public, and it meanders through all the homes and the geography of Talega. But this is the Talega Golf Club. And as you can see as we're pulling in here, it's super nice. The pro shop for the golf course is here to the right in this circle drive. And then they also have the bar and grill and the event center here, which, if you love a good brunch through spring and summer, there is a private brunch pop-up that operates out of the Talega Event Center, and it's fantastic. It's like, you have to call and make a reservation, but it's a scratch kitchen, and they make an amazing bottomless mimosa Bloody Mary brunch that is really killer. And you can reserve, weddings and events there as well. So that's a little local tip for you. Okay, so we've got a good feel for what this village has to offer. There's one more small section over here that has the restaurants, many of which are really, really good. There's a wine bar in here that's fantastic. There's also an Indian restaurant, Ballpark Pizza, which has arcades, pizza, taps, really a fun spot for after games and things like that with the family. And then there's another new American tavern that just went in here as well, which is worth a try. So in this village, you've got, again, to recap, grocery shopping. You've got some of your main core retailers, service providers that you need, and then you've got dining. So we just pulled off one of the main drags that services Talega, which is Avenida Vista Hermosa. And I'm gonna take you by the main Talega clubhouse that is reserved for Talega residents. Part of the beauty of having this master plan community is that there are the amenities, right? And that's a big part of today's tour is checking out these amenities. So at the Talega Swim and Athletic Club, once you're a resident, you get a key fob, to access these grounds. And it's really, really nicely done. The facilities here are immaculate. You've got an Olympic style swimming pool, tennis courts, basketball courts. There's a lounge and hangout pool, and there's a sand volleyball court. So those are just a few of the amenities that are part of this athletic club. And a lot of people ask me, because Talega has Melrose, right? It's a master plan community built in 2000 and after. It has Melrose. If you're interested in knowing more specifically about what Melrose is, I'm going to put a video up that you can watch so you can get some information on that. But people ask me, are the Melrose, what do you get for your money? Is it worth it? And this is what you get. You get a very nicely manicured community. You get the Swim and Athletic Club. You get the village. It just feels updated and newer. So that's something that you have to ask yourself if you're interested in an area like this. For the Melrose, is it worth it? And for a lot of people, if you're looking to have that kind of lifestyle where you can walk to things where things are newer, updated, if you have a family and you want your kids to have different options of things to do, then yeah, I think it is worth it. So that's something to check out for you, is that Melrose video. Okay, so as promised, we're gonna take a look at the K through 8th school here in Talega. We're on another main drag, Avenida Talega. We just came off Vista Hermosa, so Avenida Talega and Vista Hermosa meet there at the village. And just about a block up from the Ralphs, we've got Vista Del Mar School. This is part of the Capistrano Unified School District, but it scores 90 percentile and above across all of the rating systems. It's a highly desirable school. Many people want to be in Talega because of this school. Today is a school day, so I'm just gonna kind of drive you through here. It's all organized so that it's easier for pickup when the kids get out. But the facilities here are great. Being that Talega was built in 2000 and newer, the school is a newer facility, so that helps things. But it really is just, I can't say enough good things about this school, and I'm getting that information from people that have bought homes with me and now live in Talega, and they love it here, especially if you're within walking distance, because if the kids can walk to and from school, it just makes it a lot easier for parents picking up and dropping off, obviously. So enjoy these shots of the campus and the playground. And if you have any questions about this school in particular, there's a couple of really good websites where you can kind of read about other parents' reviews of the school and things like that. I'll put those up on the screen for you, and you can type those links into your browser and check out some more information on Vista Del Mar. Okay, so I took Avenida Talega and I drove all the way to where it ends, the very back part of Talega, which is also the very furthest eastern part of Talega. Behind us is just miles and miles of just ranch land. And if you kept going by the way the crow flies, you'd run into Rancho Mission Viejo and parts beyond. But what's cool here, and this is kind of the last thing that I'm going to show you of Talega, of the amenities, is this trail network that runs back here. There are tons of possibilities for walking, cross-country running, mountain biking. if you hop on this trail and you take it throughout, there are ways to connect to the Ridgeline Trail, which I've done a specific video on. I'm gonna put that up here on the screen so you can check out the trail network. But having this at the back of Talega, it feels like when you're back here, like the beach meets, you know, the desert and the ranch. And if you have a mountain bike or you wanna walk and explore, there's some really cool stuff to see back here. So there you have it. That's really Talega, the amenities, the swim and athletic club, the village, golf course, and your outdoor trail network in a nutshell. If you have any questions or you want to see something more specific, drop me a comment below. And if you're looking at what are my options as far as real estate, definitely reach out to me. You can contact me on my cell phone and I'll get you some specific neighborhoods that you can check out in Talega. Thanks so much. I'll see you on the next one.